Welcome back, and today we're gonna draw this movement surrounded by daylilies and in background the sunset of Venice, the silhouette of Santa Maria della Salute. First I start with the centerpiece, drawing with her face. As you can see at left, I already made some thumbnail sketches, and then I move to background. Drawing the daylilies and the domes of Santa Maria della Salute to keep the background loosely, so I didn't draw them in much detail. And a little butterfly at top left, and the main piece of this painting, her long hairs. I love drawing long hairs. As you can see, I already masked her hairs with masking fluid, and I start with painting the background with wet on wet method. I just used cobalt blue and cadmium red for background, mixing them both to get some purple and violets. I just want to create the sunset looking scene at background. Then I start painting the shapes at back with lemon yellow and cobalt blue. And the domes at back I just used same colors, just little more pigment and less water. I am keeping it loosely. I just want to create a silhouette of it, nothing much in more detail. And for daylilies, I used scarlet red and gamboge, and for their stems, deep green mixed with gamboge to create green yellow type of color. I tried to keep the background more of cool colors and daylilies with warmer colors. And I used same colors as before just to darken up the little bit of background so it blend with other elements nicely. And for butterfly I mixed the same green yellow color, keeping it lightly, adding more water. And just I'm using same color and going back and forth on flowers, adding more of shadows and highlights and dimensions to them. And now to the main portrait, I remove the masking fluid and I layer the base color of gamboge, the lightest tone of her face, and then I layer it with scarlet. And with these both two colors, I created her face. And for shadows, I added blue somewhere very little. I maximum kept it red and yellow, adding more red to the side of shadows. I don't want much blue on her face. I keep the blue only in the background. And same, I applied the lightest tone to her hairs. And for her eyelashes and some very dark parts, I just used violet. And the shadows in her hairs, I mixed burnt umber and gamboge to create a darker tone, layering it slowly and slowly, adding more burnt umber with every next layer, just keeping it light and building up slowly. And I use the same yellow green for the band around her hair bun. And same color for her eyes and for the jewelry on her face and her earrings too, the green and purple. And just keeping going with same colors to refining her hairs more and more until I'm satisfied with the results. And that's all. I didn't go in much detail in its background. I want to keep it loosely, more watery. So I painted in wet and her face. I still keep it little bit damp, but not much of water. And for fine details, I let it dry and then I added the final shadows and everything. All fine line details of her hair and eyelashes and everything. And that's all. And if you like this painting, then like the video and subscribe the channel. And thanks for watching.